tell me about what excites you about Operation Christmas Child.
Well, here we are at the national office and we're having a pack-a-thon. We have discovered that we're going to pack over 400 boxes. And that's a lot of boxes for a staff of 50. But it's really mandatory for us to really help be part of this initiative. 20,000 boxes for 20 years of God's blessing. I think that's the least we can do really to help just really impact a lot of kids and their families for Christ. Do you know that 20,000 boxes, according to OCC, would equate to 160,000 gospel opportunities? That's amazing that God could use us in that way. You know, He's got the most amazing multiplication ever. But I have packed this box and I am so excited about it because it's got all kinds of goodies in it. Some that will show the needs that are from the area, others that will just be plain fun, but all will reflect that Jesus loves them. I've got a ball of yarn so that they can maybe crochet something that perhaps they could sell or they could use. I have pencils. I have heard the story of a young boy that was unable to go to school because he didn't have a pencil. I pray that the little girl that receives this box will be able to go to school because she has lots of pencils. Also, this is really going to be helpful to the family, a fishing kit. Perhaps the young lady that receives this box is able to catch a fish and feed her family for a day, or maybe several fish. You never know how lucky she might be with that. And then this is a really neat thing too, Marilyn, because this is a washcloth. How basic. But I've heard about the story of a young boy in Soviet Union who lived in an orphanage, and they all shared the same washcloth. How excited he was to have his own personal washcloth. And then I love the story of the boy with the candy cane. Never even saw one of these things before, and we take it for granted here in the States. He loved the taste of it so much he didn't even know to unwrap it. He just sucked right through the wrapper and said he had never tasted anything so delightful in his life, and it made such an impact on his life. You know, all of these things, and even pot holders that I have, and hair bows and beads, are all things that our girls in America love. You're going to love them too, wherever these boxes go. I'm so excited about the Operation Christmas Child and the blessing that we have to get 20,000 boxes. And I hope that all the troops, every one of them, participate at some level to show God's love through the magic of a shoebox. Now, what is really cool about this is if you don't have time to order these shoeboxes, you can just use a regular shoebox. And I bet you have a few, having back to school and all the new shoes that were needed to be purchased. Fill the box and bring to your local area drop-off center. The other part about Operation Christmas Child that really resonates with me is it doesn't stop at the box. It continues on with lessons from a local pastor about the greatest gift of all, which is, of course, is Jesus Christ. So for many, for the very first time, they will learn about the love that Jesus has and the love that God the Father has for them. And then it's followed up with a workbook so that the kids can really integrate these lessons into their everyday life. So wow, are we ever blessed to be part of this transforming ministry, which is Operation Christmas Child. And it only takes a box, a lot of love, and a lot of prayer.
Well, you're going to be distributing the boxes. Tell me about that.
Oh, that is just so awesome to be able to bring these boxes to the Dominican Republic at the end of January and to see the joy in the faces of the kids receiving them. I can't wait to report back to the amazing American Heritage Girl family about how that all goes.
And tell us about your call to action.
Oh, absolutely. We need to know about the boxes you packed because we have a goal in mind. And in order to register your boxes, please visit AHG Source and go under Alliances and then click on OCC and enter the boxes that you've packed. Whether it's in your troop or at your church or with your family, we would love to know about all the boxes that were packed on behalf of American Heritage Girls for the glory of Jesus Christ.